versions of it, the Kestrel 4000 LTD and the Kestrel 4000 SL. It's a natural progression from our Airfoil Pro SC model. The Airfoil Pro has been in the Kestrel line for a few years. It's a non-seat tube, non-UCI bicycle, primarily used for triathletes. So we made the progression over to the Kestrel 4000 seat tube. We have a new aero fork that we designed for the bike, aero stays, and aero chain stays. The goal with this bike was to make it UCI legal and extremely aerodynamic. We incorporated a lot of our new designs into this bike. We're using our Kestrel modified chain stays. We actually use internal and external rifling on there. The idea is twofold. We're trying to make the bike much stiffer, and we're also trying to redirect the wind away from the wheels. We spent a lot of time designing, not just testing, in the A2 wind tunnel in North Carolina. We just got done a test a few weeks ago where we went in with some of our competitors' bikes, worked the design based on how to make our bikes faster. We included testing wheels, specific saddles, and specific aero bars. The goal was to combine not just a fast frame, but a completely fast bike. One of the neat designs that you'll see on the bike once we have everything finalized is our proprietary seat mast. The goal for us was not only to make an aero bike, but something that can also be used for triathletes and time trial riders, where it's an easily adjustable seat mast. It's going to be a three-part design, so the top section will go into the seat mast itself. It will actually connect down in this section here. So for traveling, for setup, for fitting people on the bike, it's going to be a much easier design. You can see the design factor very similar to the Airfoil. We wanted to make a bike where we started with a similar look and feel from the Airfoil and take that and bring that over to our 4000 series. The 4000 uses some of the design elements that we used on the Airfoil. We've got a modified head tube system in here. We're allowing the wind to pass right through the head tube, through the bike here, and out the port. When we tested it in the wind tunnel, the idea was to make sure that as the wind is passing through the rider's legs, that it's passing through on a nice smooth platform. On the Airfoil, the idea was by eliminating the seat tube, we were able to make with the rider on here, much more aerodynamic. So we knew this design worked. What we wanted to do was make something with the UCI. So we knew we had to put in a seat tube in here. So we experimented with the design on this tube here, on how to make it so that we fit into the UCI parameters, but still make it very aerodynamic. A couple things we also learned, we went into the tunnel with different brake setups. You'll notice that we have an exposed front brake and a rear brake that's buried behind underneath the chain stays. By doing this, we actually we tested our brakes behind the fork, and we tested our brakes behind the seat stays. On this platform or frame, we were able to design it this way so that wind tunnel, our testing results were much more favorable designing it in this platform. So what we're looking at here is actually the second rendition of our RPT. And what RPT stands for is Rapid Prototype. It's really a piece of plastic. And what we're doing is we're actually starting with designs that we get from our industrial designer. It's sketches. And what we're trying to do is maintain the heritage and the look and feel of where Kestrel is. Again, getting back to the head tube. Next step on the design, we get our final RPT. We're now introducing the bike to our professional athletes, including Pip Taylor, Dee Dee Griesbauer, and Charlotte Paul. All three are triathletes. All three will be riding the bike and giving us feedback.